All right, thanks, Joel. We start our top story check with the latest on COVID-19. Well, this week, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention added 5 more Caribbean island destinations to its highest level of travel risk for COVID-19. Those destinations are the Dominican Republic, Guadalupe, Jamaica, St. Bartholomew, and St. Martin. Now the highest travel risk, category for the virus is level 4, which is very high risk. The CDC puts a destination at level 4 when there are more than 500 cases per 100,000 residents in the past 28 days. Travelers are advised to avoid going to level 4 destinations. In all, 15 locations were moved to level 4 this week alone. In total, about 120 places are now in the highest category. And just hours before the visit from the Spanish king, the statue of the island's first governor, Juan Ponce de Leon, in the capital's historic zone was vandalized by pro-independence groups. Our Francis Felix has what we know now.
Just hours before the visit of the Spanish King Felipe VI, the centenary statue of the first governor of the island, Juan Ponce de Leon, was vandalized by a pro-independence group. Prior to his arrival in the early morning hours of Monday, the statue of Juan Ponce de Leon was toppled from his base. A group calling itself Fuerzas Libertarias de Boriquén took responsibility for the destruction of the public property. The group stated in written statements that the act is due to the visit of the King of Spain, Felipe VI, among other things. In the afternoon, San Juan officials put the statue back on his pedestal amid heavy police presence as a group of protesters had tried to stop the work. The commissioner of the municipality police of San Juan, Jose Juan Garcia, confirmed that those suspected of toppling the statue of Juan Ponce de Leon in Old San Juan were photographed. The authorities obtained images from the security cameras of the area in which the act is observed. After the collapse of the statue, hours before the visit of the Spanish monarch, Garcia stated that the area will have a strict security. Garcia said that the king's security plan is complete with the municipality police, the Secret Service, the FBI, and the state police. The statue was made in New York in 1882 with bronze from English cannons, according to the Spanish Council. From Old San Juan, Puerto Rico, Francis Felix.
All right, thanks so much, Francis. Meantime, Belizean politician Patrick Faber has announced that he will resign as the leader of the opposition of the House of Representatives and as the leader of the main opposition United Democratic Party during a domestic violence row that led to the police issuing a warrant for his arrest just last week. Now, both resignations will take effect on January 31st. Just last week, Faber's fiancée made a report to the Domestic Violence Unit and filed a complaint against him to Police Commissioner Chester Williams. Now, she alleged that Faber damaged her laptop computer and assaulted her as she was about to leave their home. Dr. Arnold later took to social media to indicate that she had formally withdrawn her report and that it was the couple's intent to resolve the matter privately. But despite her statement, there had been growing calls for Faber to resign. Faber, who was due to host a news conference, canceled the event and instead issued a statement announcing his resignation.
While I maintain that the information circulating about matters with Dr. Shanika Arnold are not the facts, the ills that come with these allegations are simply too much of a burden for me to place on the shoulders of our beloved party and its faithful membership. I have made a decision to focus my attention on giving my fiancée, in this, her time of need, my full attention and support. While doing so, I will also work on me to ensure that in the future times, I can come to be, as best as I can, the advocate for Belize's development that you've all known me to be in the past. Rest assured that my efforts remain committed for the people of Collet, whom I will continue to represent, and that I will still give my all to fight as a member of the UDP to secure a better country for all of us.
And switching gears now, she is the former Prime Minister of the Bahamas, a woman who made history, and now she's also an author. Our One Caribbean News' Deandra Hamilton sat down with Mother Pratt to learn more about what she hopes the book's message sends.
Former Deputy Prime Minister of the Bahamas, Dr. Cynthia Pratt, well known to most Bahamians as Mother Pratt, launches her first book this week. She calls it From the Pit to the Palace. Mother Pratt was the first female to hold the position of Minister of National Security and even served as acting Prime Minister of the Bahamas. We had a chance to meet with the National Hall of Famer, former educator and sports coach, and gospel minister, where we discussed her first literary work. Key to learn was the significance of the book.
Well, of course, it shows the path in which I've come. And the palace is considered some place that's, of course, high and lofty. The pit, of course, you know, is down and lowly. And so there's a path between. So you know that there are many challenges you're going to face in getting there. And so that is what the book is all about, so that you can see the path in which I've come. It wasn't always a bed of roses. It was difficult sometimes, but nonetheless, you kept one foot before the other, moving forward. And that's what the book is saying. You have many adults who tend to give up on life because things didn't work out for them. They believe that they were a failure. And that is why the book will explain and encourage and enhance, edify, to tell them that there is hope.
A series of launch events are planned to debut this first book for Mother Pratt, who is also a Nelson Mandela Humanitarian Lifetime Achievement Award recipient. From the Pit to the Palace is available in electronic copy at popular sites online and at bookstores in her home country of the Bahamas.
And meantime, the Latin American and Caribbean Amateur Champion is complete. And for the first time, a player from the Caribbean is the new champion. Our One Caribbean News' Ali Bourne-Vinette caught up with the winner, Aaron Jarvis from the Cayman Islands. And Aaron tells her he's looking forward to helping grow the sport of golf in the Caribbean.
It is a beautiful day here in the Dominican Republic for the Latin America Amateur Championship, the final round. What an incredible finish, and the Cayman Islands has come out on top. Congrats on some great playing. Can you maybe talk a little bit about this experience?
It's a great experience. I mean, obviously when the Masters and British Open's on the line, it's some big prizes. You just try to go out there, be yourself, and try to do the best that you can. But I mean, overall, this tournament is up there with any PGA Tour event. So
absolutely, absolutely. What were some of the challenges from the player perspective that you saw out there? I mean, you played great, but maybe share a little bit about that.
Just the pin locations weren't easy. They were tucked away, and again, you saw I missed it in a few bad spots, led to a bogey and a double, so it wasn't easy out there. But there was opportunities where you could make birdie, which I did. But you just got to manage your game as best as you can out there.
How amazing is it to have somebody from our region of the world winning this event?
I think it means the world to all of us here. I mean, we've all dreamt about this. This is my third time playing this tournament, and to have somebody like Aaron from Cayman to come through and win and represent us well, it really means a lot. So happy for him.
Very proud of him.
Very proud of him, indeed.
Super proud of him. I mean, yesterday we were saying, oh, it would be cool if Aaron won it.
That is so true.
Then, he just went and won it. So it's real cool.
For me, it blows my mind because I saw him as a little boy. Literally go from shooting 80s all the time. Now he's shooting like 8 under. I'm like, what? So it's amazing.
Here you are, representing the Caribbean.
Yes,
How cool is this?
It's pretty cool because trying to grow the Caribbean golf, and obviously Cayman golf needs to get better, get more youths coming through, so hopefully I can do that.
Oh, awesome. Any advice for any players, up and coming from Cayman or anywhere in our region of the world?
Just enjoy it, especially if you're young, just enjoy it. Don't really stress about it, just have fun. Obviously it was stressful out there today, but just try to have as much fun as I could. So.
Well, you did great.
Thank you.
Congrats. This has been a phenomenal day, phenomenal experience. Congrats to all the players who have just played so hard out here. What an incredible win for the Cayman Islands and the Caribbean region. Ali Bourne-Vinette, Dominican Republic.